We have new worries now. We have new problem afoot. We have new things to stress about. Andrey Santos gone to Manchester United. Welcome back to the channel. I saw it. I said it. A lot of people also saw it. So, we not got surprised. Everybody knows that Chelsea was going to fuck up and sell Andrey Santos. And they did. So, I'm not surprised. I'm just looking at it in a sense that they really sold him for 48 million, you know? But I just find that shocking. Like, how the fuck you gonna sell Andrey Santos for 48 million? Like, you know who that is? This just feel like the old De Bruyne situation all over again. And that was fucking hurtful, bro. Losing a quality player like De Bruyne, Salah. You understand? I'm not gonna lament too much. I'm not gonna live in the past. That happened. We have new worries now. We have new problem afoot. We have new things to stress about. Andrey Santos gone to Manchester United. That is something to boggle the mind, you know, to worry the head. Something to think about for a few years to come, I think. But however, they sold him for 48 million fixed fees. You know, they might get the money there. They might get the 48 million for sure. Plus add-ons and also 10% sell-on. So, them feel them might use them head. But this just show the fragile nature the club really under. You understand? They do want to sell players. They want to raise money. They have financial problems. Everybody knows this. But the problem that is facing Chelsea right now is that we aren't selling the players we want to sell. We aren't selling the Delaps and the Jacksons. We're selling Cucurella. And we're selling Andrey Santos, a player that have a bright future. Someone who is better than Enzo Fernandez. He was the player who I thought was going to be in the midfield after we sold Enzo Fernandez and the Barca coming in. But we're going to keep Enzo fuckhead Fernandez. Barca is going to come in from Strasbourg, and the ship is just fucking sinking, bro. They're using their head, trying to use their head so much that they announced Quenda today. Obviously, I spoke about him last video, and I spoke about how they have not announced him as yet. I spoke about how they haven't announced him as yet, and in the last video as well, I spoke about Derry being attracting interest from Bayern Munich, and that was a real thing. I told you that they were going to give him a new contract toward Bayern Munich, and so said, so done. They gave him a new contract toward Bayern Munich, and sadly, I think I have that goat mouth. In Jamaica, they call it goat mouth when you say things and it happen. I said Santos was going to go, especially knowing that Manchester United is digging for midfielders. Yo, they're knocking at everyone's door, and they were like, yo, we need a midfielder. Which team is going to give us a midfielder? So they went to Real Madrid, they knocked at the door. Real Madrid was like, what you doing here? Leave. You know? They circled a few other clubs, and then they didn't like the price that they were getting for players. So they said, you know what? I know a team that's so desperate, they will sell one of the best young talent in the midfield for a little to nothing. And I said, let's go to Chelsea. And the deal was done in like little to no time. I don't think this deal took 2 weeks to be completed. It's like magic. But be honest, Chelsea fans. Be honest to yourself and think about the mind games that Manchester United are playing with Chelsea. Think about it deeply. They sold us a Garnacho for 40+ million. That fucker isn't even valued 29 million now. And then now they come back for that fucking 40+, they come back with that same 40+ million for Andrey Santos. Bro, the mind games are deep, bro. Just know that Manchester United is playing chess. Fucking Chelsea is playing checkers. And we need to step up. We need to get some signings. We're selling players or we're not buying anyone. We need a fucking striker. We need defenders. I'm not going to say we need a midfielder. We need to sell fucking Enzo Fernandez. We do need midfielder still. Because obviously the Shaka failed. The Shaka will fail. Who else? Fucking sleep. I'm doing this in the middle of the night. But yeah, Chelsea's fucking up. And remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to my bed. I'm out.